What's crack? I'm Evangelina Scava. We're back in Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't remember which little bit we're at last. Did we already see this or not? Because it said, hint, you can skip scene text when I opened it. So did I see this? I don't know. Whatever, we're just gonna read it anyway. Cool, let's get into it. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. What, are we not making a big deal? Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Huh? I didn't want you to feel left out. Oh, she's giving us the book. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Ha! You doubt me, Yuri? You doubt my short attention span. Ha! I laugh in your face. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know, man. Girls tend to do that. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I mean, I'm gonna read what it's about online and then tell you I read it, but sure, I'm gonna read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, you know, editing my videos, I noticed how unable I am to speak effectively and clearly and precisely. I seem to just mumble everything. I'm just like blah, 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 in all my videos. Whatever. I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Well, yeah. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. It's a girl with the cupcakes. Do you have any cupcakes for me today? Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. I don't remember her voice. I think it was just high-pitched. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. I'm so helpful. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monika! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Just don't keep it organized. Keep everything everywhere. Just in a mess. And just if you want something, just, you know, jump into the mess. And just feel around till you think you found it. And if you find something else, you know, just go with that. Just use that as whatever it was gonna be. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Maybe. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. She likes manga. She obviously likes manga. Look at her. How did you know, anyway? Heard you bring it up at some point. I forgot to do her voice. Oops. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. The fuck is that supposed to mean, you absolute bint? Well, I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! How did you not fucking see that? Are you blind? Whatever. I do like those little bows in her hair. If I had longer hair, I would want... Well, I mean, her hair's kind of the same length as mine a little bit. It gets a little bit longer. I want to do that with the little bows. I think it's cute. Maybe not that weird clip thing. I think that would just go pfft. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns into a box of manga. She then turns into a box of manga and begins to read herself. As she thoroughly enjoys reading, why not be the book? Why would you want to read the book when you could be the book? You don't need to smell the book, or feel the book, or look at it. You just need to be the book, be the manga that you always wanted to be. But she actually turns the box of manga and slips volume right into the middle of the rest. Sometimes me not being able to read turns out well. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Says your face. I know that feel. Get closer, look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life, and I don't fucking want to. Unless it's like, you know, one of those. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. I hate my character, he's such a dickhole. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Yeah, damn straight, Natsuki. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything, you so were, you liar. I didn't even say anything, but you thought. You were thinking it, but you said it. Does anybody know that movie? White Girls? I love it. It's so good. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jeff. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first... I actually read that as pulls out her skirt. I don't know why I was like, what? What's happening? Pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. That's the pose that they did. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Ooh ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I think the floor is a pretty comfy place to, you know, just sit and do shit. I think so anyway. I'll take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Jeez, dude. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. See, you're actually lovely. You just want to be a dickhole. There's a word for that, but I can't think of it now. If anybody knows the name of that comment, you know, in anime, when a character is like outwardly mean, but she's actually just like really nice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Yeah, sure. The Parfait Girls, they're doing the girly, everyday girl things. Girls. I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is anything gonna happen? Is it just gonna be this boring for the rest of the book? Is there going to be plot? There's no plot. Well, obviously. I think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy in the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into backstories and some of the romances start to happen and then somebody else murders a chick in the throat. Murders a chick in the throat? I meant stabs her in the throat. Okay, moving on. That's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Well, what did it mean that you could read the manga off my face? Ooh-wah. Why do people keep saying ooh-wah? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Wow. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about... I read banking. This chapter's about banking. I mean, one of the high school girls, I mean, she moonlights as a banker. She's very rich. Also, she likes baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well... Natsuki paused for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah... Why does that matter? It doesn't. It's just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Just happened to get into baking at the same time I got into this manga. I wasn't questioning you there, dear. You could have just kept your mouth shut and I would have been like, oh, she's baking in the manga. She bakes. Think nothing of it. Just make me some goddamn cupcakes. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Heh heh. Heh heh. Heh. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ha ha ha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Yeah, nobody to judge. You look like a 5-year-old child. Oh no, I'm a pedophile. I guess you're like the same age, you look like a little kid. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Because it's fucking boring for me. It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Oh. Well, I'm fine with that. You say so. Guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Aw, she probably has like no friends or something. That's so sad. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Jeff's a fucking idiot. He doesn't even know how to put a capital letter in his name. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Oh, she does have friends. Okay. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. That should have been her voice. Makes me want to punch him in the face. I like her, actually. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I just gravitated towards other losers over time. So, even in Japan it's weird to read mangas? I guess, well... Like in American stuff, I guess it's weird to read comics, so maybe it's the equivalent. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I don't understand either. What's going on? Who am I? Who are you? Who is this child? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Sounds a bit dodgy. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? Oh, wrong voice. Paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Ah ha ha. I'm not gonna do the laugh. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, whatever. This book is boring. Nothing happens. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Ah ha ha. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter so I can tell you what happens. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little bit to myself. You like being nice? Well, fuck, who would have guessed it? Okay, everyone. Yeah? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I don't remember her voice, whatever. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Aha! Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. That's like a whole person. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Do they use inches or centimeters in Japan? I have no idea. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be so dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. I was gonna read Yuri's book, but maybe, I guess, I'll read this one. Well, of course. It'd take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. Blah, 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 blah. And if it gets Ben, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? You want me to read a whole book by tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I scared of what'll happen if I don't finish it? Probably that one. She's a scary bitch. Alright then. I stand up. Return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.